Story has to do with, man, I want to say since I was like a little girl. I didn't come from a lot of money. I didn't come from rich parents. My sisters and my mom can attest to that. And I actually, rich in love. We had a lot of love, yes. But I always had the hand-me-downs from my older sisters. I remember when I would go and ask my dad for money, and he would say, all right, let me see. And he would go in his pocket and he would take out 50 cents and he would give me 50 cents. And in Spanish it's called tostón. So he'd always give me my tostón. And I would never complain about it, I never complained. I was like, okay, thank you, happy to get my 50 cents. And then I would take my 50 cents inside, and the next day I would come back out, and then I would ask my dad for another, hey dad, can I get some money again? Again, goes into his pocket, another 50 cents. So I learned the value of $1 literally from a quarter to a quarter to a quarter to a quarter. And because of that, I think, just having a frugal environment growing up, very, very humble beginnings, I was always really good with money management. I always knew the value of $1. When we turned 18, we had to buy our own car. So by the time I was 15, I wasn't asking my parents for money anymore. I was working already. And, I set one of my biggest goals when I was 20 years old. And that goal was to buy a house. I was like, okay, I'm 20 years old. I have a 5-year goal to buy a house. Yes, she who says she can't is right, and she who says she can is right. Because it's the she that has to be the one to believe it. Because I could say, man, you know what, I'm gonna make $1 million this year, right? And I don't need Marlene to believe it. I'd be great if you could believe it with me, but who I really need is to believe it is myself, because I'm the one that's gonna manifest that, right? And speaking of today, this is a manifestation. This event today came from my vision, right? This was something that I had in my brain that I actually put to action, and I called to get the room, and I set everything up, and here we are today. This is a manifestation. So I truly do believe that you can create what you want to create for your life. And I do believe also that when we were in high school or middle school and our teachers told us you can do whatever you want to do when you grow up, I don't think they were lying to us. I think we made the wrong decisions if we're not where we want to be, right? So everything is a choice again. You can either make a right or you can make a left. And at the end of the day, you can't blame anybody for the decisions that you made in your life. You just got to keep it going. And if you've made mistakes, catch yourself, check yourself, and I can't stress enough also how important self-talk is too. When we look ourselves in the mirror and, we don't look good, we're like, oh man, you look like crap. I feel like shit, I don't feel good, right? Like those are not, you need to catch yourself. No, you know what? I feel great and I'm feeling even better. And I love my body the way it is. And, I'm happy with the way things are. And, I have love and abundance to where I can overflow and give to others. That is what you should be telling yourself. That's what you should be thinking in your mind. And honestly, just check yourself. Like when you say, oh, I'm such an idiot for doing that. No. You gotta rewind and say, no, wait a second. I'm not an idiot for doing that. I'm actually smarter now that I've learned that. And all these little words are powerful. And just one quick example too, that because we love to listen to music, right? I love music. I'm just all about, gets me in a good mood. But there's so many songs that I've had to change the lyrics to myself. So for example, there's a song, and you guys, it's a little older, but it's Rihanna's song, and she says, and it keeps cursing my name. And when you're singing it, you're like, and it keeps, and you're like feeling it and you're singing it, and guess what you're putting out there in the universe? Exactly what you're singing, and you're singing it with so much passion. So what I did is I changed the lyrics to myself, and I said, you know what? And it keeps blessing my name. And I just started saying it that way. And and it's so true, because all of this is so true. And if you're saying it with passion and you're singing it out loud and you're bumping it in your car, you're putting that out there. Whether you think it's happening or not, it's really the truth. So, change the lyrics to songs if you need to change them. You don't have to tell all your friends to do it, because I know sometimes it can be, it's not always easy to have everybody else be on the same page with you, because, people still have growing to do, people still have healing to do. But when you start listening to the lyrics of music, start understanding like, wow, what am I really singing? What am I really putting out there? And is that really what I want to be praising for myself, that I'm cursing my name, or do I want to be blessing my name? So just be conscious when you're listening to music like that, especially for your kids too, and your younger people in your family. Like, teach them that early, so that way they can make the right choices and they can understand that music and words really do have a big, powerful impact on your life. Jessica, we're going to get ready to have you up next.